Here we have a more current internet drama. Literally happened not even that long ago. Yeah, a bunch of people are getting annoyed with Pokimane because she. Oh, I'll just let you watch the video first.
With probably zero musical capabilities think that Kendrick Lamar didn't deserve the halftime show.
The problem with that statement is that there are a lot of people who know how to make music. The problem with that statement is that a lot of people just like different genres of music in general. Like, just because someone doesn't enjoy rap doesn't mean there's a problem with them. Like, I enjoy rock, I enjoy classical, I enjoy pop, I enjoy a lot of types of music. But I would not play heavy metal to my friend who loves pop music because they'll be like, what the fuck is this shit? Why are they screaming so loud? And I would not play Spanish music to my friend that does not understand Spanish because he wouldn't even understand what the song is talking about. Oh yeah, let's go on.
Huh? Huh? I what? What do you mean? Like sure, we could sit here all day and be like, "Oh, I actually think this artist deserved it." What? Only white people hated it. I didn't want to say it.
And that's the problem that I find with it. She didn't say it in a comedic manner. Like, if she meant it as a joke, like, it would have been fine. But you can clearly tell that she's basically lecturing her audience about what is the right opinion. And that's the problem where I find with it. The moment she did that, she generalized, and a bunch of her audience, I'm going to say this, is probably white. And a bunch of them probably did get pissed off because of what she said. Just because you don't like an artist or his music does not make you part of this group or section of people that just hate it. And then once you hate it, oh, you're this racial group, you're evil, you're racist, whatever. Like if she said that you don't like Nirvana, only black people hate Nirvana, that would have been considered racist as fuck and she would have been canceled for it. Well, at least probably not now since cancel culture died, but in the past she would have been.
As a white passing person, I didn't want to say that. But you saying that and me repeating that message, I'm just going to let that sit.
The problem with that, I believe, is that it's like saying Hitler thought him and his people were the perfect race. Oh, I'm not saying that message. I'm just repeating what he said, therefore it's fine. That logic can't really be taken far. And that's the problem I find with it. The moment she generalized, not even in a joking way, was when she got heat. And I'm not saying she deserves to be hated or deserves to be, hurt or anything for her opinion, but people have the right to trash talk her and be mad at her for saying what she said. And that's not a bad thing. And the majority of people in America are white. So therefore, when you attack a race and they show a clip of you online to a bunch of white people, a lot of them aren't going to be too happy about it. Same thing if you told a bunch of black people, some racist shit, and then you showed a bunch of black people, a bunch of them would not be happy about it. This is not a only white or black person liked or hated it. This is some people just genuinely didn't like it because maybe they thought Lil Wayne deserved it more. Maybe they thought another artist deserved it more. Or maybe they just like a more popular genre of music. Like, for example, pop. Pop has much more people that actually listen to it. And just because someone does not like rap does not make them a bad person. But when you say, oh, Kendrick Lamar is black and you don't like rap, therefore you're just a white dude who just doesn't get it or is stupid or just hated it, then that's where the problem is. You generalized an entire group of people, gave them one opinion, and said, this is your opinion, grandstanding on it. And a lot of these white dudes are the ones that support you and gave you money all your career. So the moment you say something like that, of course, a bunch of people are going to be pissed off. But yeah, this is just my take on Pokimane, where every couple months, I'm 100% certain she's going to say something and then I'll see her again. Like, for me, it's like I don't pay attention to her, but then as soon as she says something, like last time it was her cookies, another time it was her saying broke boys, and now this time it's the Super Bowl show. Let's continue.
I also, I okay, you know what pissed me off the most respectfully too? The people that I saw with this take the most were white men. Ain't nothing wrong with being a white man. That's not the point. My point is that,
Problem there is that the majority of them are white because America is majority white. So, realistically, you will have a bunch of white people saying their opinion more than black people. Black people are 12% of the population. That's not their fault for being born in America. And that's not the black people's fault for, I guess, the lack of them born in America. That's just how some countries are. Some countries just have that happen, and that's not a bad thing.
I feel like if you watched his performance and really took it in, you'd be like, there are some underlying messages that the performance is trying to convey.
Actually, no, not really. I wouldn't say underlying messages because if the message was pretty simple to get, Drake is a pedophile. He's not like us. Like, it really isn't that hard to get. It's not like this is some subliminal message in a video game that's structured heavily. Like, some people just didn't like the song, but then you're basically telling them that their intelligence is inferior and they're stupid and they don't know anything.
Especially during Black History Month. So you sitting there, again,
I guess she has not heard the news that Google nuked Black History Month from the calendar. It will still exist in the hearts of people, but yeah, they did nuke it. Horribly nuke it. They also nuked Indian Heritage, Hispanic something month, also something related to the Holocaust. I don't remember. I'll just put it on screen.
respectfully, whatever, being like, oh, I don't think he deserved it. It's just like, stop, please, please, please stop, please, please, shh, arrête.
Yeah, the problem with that is it wasn't funny, nor was it comedic. So, of course, a bunch of people are just gonna hate it. Because she didn't say it in a funny, joking way. She said it in a, oh, I'm smarter than you. I'm better than you. I know more than you. You know less than me. Therefore, my opinion is better than you. I'm rich and a lot of people watch me. I know my opinion is better than your opinion. That's what I took. And I'm going to say this. I loved Kendrick's songs and I loved The Half Show. But just because I like it does not mean I should force my opinion on somebody else on why they should like it or fill in the gaps of why they don't like it. Like, some people have really good reasons for why they didn't like the show. Like this one, for example. If Lil Wayne performed, none of this shit would have been said. This guy thinks that Lil Wayne is better than Kendrick, and that's not a bad thing. That's just his take on it. Even though I do believe that Kendrick deserved it more than him. Then there's this. Actually, I'm not even gonna say that. I don't want to get banned, but yeah, just read it. Just read it. I'm not gonna say it in the video. Like, this one is another really, really good point, which is he made the whole performance about shading Drake instead of playing his classics. And that's a very, very good point. For some people love Kendrick, but because a lot of it was based off of that, some people were turned off by it. And here's another one. This is a white person who liked it. Therefore, her opinion is already not true. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, oh, not the gooner. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the guy from the Goonerl. If you have not searched it, search it, because I'm not going to go into detail of it. And here's another good point, which is I have not heard one white person use the word deserved regarding the show. I heard a lot of sucked. The problem is that it's a narrow demographic that enjoys that kind of music. What if the entire halftime show was opera? Same thing, different narrow demographic. I agree with this opinion too. He has a solid opinion, which is not everyone is going to enjoy that type of music. The most popular type of music in America is pop, and that's mainly because Michael Jackson, the king of pop, was so good that nobody else could match his level. And then by the time he died, a bunch of fans of it just kept listening to the same thing. And by the way, he was black, and he's the greatest pop star ever. Funny enough. But yeah, Pokimane is just on her high horse because, of course, she is. Like, I've seen a bunch of clips of her doing stuff that the internet gets pissed off of. And for me, it's just, she has the right to say it, but people have the right to shit on her. So if she gets pissed off or whines and cries about it, it's her fault, and I don't give a shit. But yeah, that's pretty much it.